Are you ready to start a small business, but you don't know where to start because you don't have the business degree? You know that you have a great business idea, you really believe in it, you want to make it work, but where do you go from here? I've got the idea, what's next? You've come to the right place. Welcome to the Advocate Business Consulting. I'm Alicia, your business advocate. I am here to give you 6 steps today that can help you get your business off the ground so you can start winning at what you were called to do. Thanks for joining me.
Are you ready?
Here at The Advocate, we are all about staying true to the core mission of your business and helping you put into place some compliance strategies to help you stay true to your mission, help you establish and preserve, promote, and grow your business so you can dominate and win by outshining the competition. And here's where we get started with these 6 simple steps. I am not hugely into sports, but I love to watch them in person for the experience. One of the sports that I've admired but could never do myself is track. I'm just not good out for it. I don't have the discipline or the inclination. So recently a video popped up on my YouTube feed, I'm not even sure how or why, of an Olympian teaching a reporter how to start a race. And she was struggling. The reporter, not the Olympian. The female track Olympian was showing the reporter how to have the right stance, the right form. She was even talking about the mind frame you have to have. And I learned a lot from that video. The big takeaway I had from that video is that races are won before they start. You will win in business based on what you do before you start your business. And then once you get your business going, you'll win based on how well you prepare for the next thing that you're going to start, the next product you'll offer, the next place you're going. Planning, preparation, and good implementation are essential for a successful business. There are lots of steps to getting started. I know. I've built this business. I've seen a lot of businesses and nonprofits and such get built, and the strategies are often the same for the ones that are successful. Here is what they do. Number 1, they choose what they're going to do. They define their niche. Next, they do the research and really plan, figure out what is it that is profitable in this niche. What am I going to do that sets me apart from everyone else? Next, they plan what they're going to offer. Then they find a tribe with which to do the work that can really help them build and grow. They choose their corporate structure, and then they set up really good financial management. So I have a series called the Biz Startup Series that is going to be released very soon after this video, coming up in the next weeks. We're really going to focus a lot on and primarily on setting up your corporate structure. In addition to having a good legal structure set up, there are other things I know that you have to do to run a business well. And the foundation of that is knowing what the mission of your business is going to be. What are you going to do? Even if the main goal of your business is to make money fast, you'll do that by providing a service that people need or really desire. So what type of help do you want to provide people in general? Are you looking to educate? Are you looking to entertain? Are you looking to make household life easier? Are you helping them make money? Here's some questions to ask to help you really focus in on where you're getting started. First of all, am I providing an item or a service? Are people looking for what I'm providing? Is my desire to educate people or to entertain them? Is this a luxury item, something to improve life, or is it more of essential? Are we going more for those who are looking to survive or to thrive? These types of questions will help you narrow down what you want to offer, but if you know what you want to offer, to whom you're going to market. Step 2, do the research. You know what you're going to offer, why, and for whom. You're going to research to determine what do you need to set up to get that going. If you're offering products and services, are you looking to offer that in person in a physical retail location or online? How do people typically sell what they're selling? And then for the people you're trying to reach, where's the best place to reach them? Not only that, but if you're going to certain professional services, there are going to be some state regulations that you need to follow. For instance, if you're going to set up a daycare, I guarantee you your state has some regulations on where the daycare can be held, how much space you need, how many workers you need, the number of children and whatnot. A nonprofit versus a business daycare have certain regulations that they need to follow. There may be some benefits for people who use your daycare services, but regulations you'll have to follow up with or set in place in order to make that happen. If you're a business coach like me or a professional advisor, there are going to be some things, some best practices that are going to be super important for you to know. If you're selling certain products and services, well, in the beauty industry, there are some standards for creating and selling and promoting, some like labeling requirements that you have for certain beauty products. So once you know, this is what I'm going to do, the product or the services I'm going to offer and to whom I'm going to offer them, you will look at the platform you want to use and then see, are there any additional requirements that I need to know about to do my business correctly? Okay, now, you know for whom, what you're selling, for whom and why. You've done some research. Next, you're going to get into planning your offerings. What are you going to offer right now? I believe in planning with the end in mind so that you have an idea of where you're going, but you may not be starting at the end. Okay, in order to get to my ultimate goal, where do I want to start? One of my goals with The Advocate is to create a business workshop retreat type setup where you have an incubator where there are different experts in these areas of compliance that I cover, leadership and missional compliance, having experts in each of those fields meet with small business owners who are looking to grow and develop their businesses and give one-on-one coaching and consultation in a weekend that brings you where you come out of it with the next business plan for the next move of your business. That is my ultimate desire. So I'm starting with these coaching videos that give information about compliance in general, especially for those of you who are starting with me now and growing with me. That is my goal and dream. One day, by the time I get there, your business will have grown to a point where that would be useful for you. So that's the end I have in mind. So I'm starting with the basics and the fundamentals that my target audience, the people that I am called to work with and want to work with, need to know. So my approach to business has been, let me think of the long-term goal and then let me start with 1 to 3 essentials that will get me there. Now, I know I'm not a marketing guru. There is one person that I follow, Russell Brunson, who has some fantastic teachings and a lot of great resources, books that are super useful, software about funnel marketing. That's been really useful for me. So that's someone that you can look into, not necessarily a recommendation, just some information for you there. But that actually leads me to step 4, finding your tribe, your business tribe. You will need to have a go-to for finances, a go-to for marketing, a go-to for leadership, operations, corporate compliance, and government, legal matters. I'm a good coach for corporate compliance, but you want to have a lawyer in your corner. You want to find these resources now. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to pay these people to work with them day to day at the moment, but these are people you want to follow to know what you're going to do. For instance, for learning YouTube, I follow Think Media. That helps me with operational compliance. I have a mission to help new small business owners learn how to set up the right ecosystem for their business to thrive through compliance. And I want to get that message out and serve that audience, particularly through the platform of YouTube. So for how I operate on YouTube, I'm using Think Media. That's a part of my tribe. They don't know my face, but I follow those videos. I listen to them. I study them. There's Russell Brunson. I mentioned that I'm studying his work on marketing because that's the flow that fits well for the certain parts of what I offer. Apart from that, I have friends. I have a friend and mentor who helps me with understanding fiscal responsibilities for my business. So that's the tribe that I'm building. Essentially, you're looking for coaches and tutors in the different areas of that are going to help your business be established where it is and grow into what it can be and fulfill its potential. You're not going to do it alone, okay? And it's going to take time to build that tribe. I've had trial and error. That's a part of it, finding what works and what doesn't. I pray and ask the Lord to really guide me, and He connects me with the right people and the right resources at the right time. I believe He'll do the same for you if you ask Him. So good businesses are grown in community. And also my hope is through the Advocate, what I believe will actually happen is that as the Advocate grows and our community grows, we, for one another, will be able to be resources in these different areas as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing that happen. Now, if you got your tribe, that's going to happen over time. So it's not like, oh, before you set up your business, you've got to find that whole tribe, all the tutors and people that you want to listen to and follow, the experts in areas. You'll discover them as you grow, okay? So this next step is not precluded on having the tribe found. However, the first 3 steps you want to do first, and then from there, you are going to choose your corporate setup and file the necessary documents, because depending on the kind of business that you're going to do, you want to have the right setup to make that happen. There are certain business corporate structures that lend themselves to certain types of business setups. They're corporate structures created for certain types of businesses. And then finally, once you choose the corporate setup, you want to make sure that your finances are set up. So these two go hand in hand. You get your corporation or your corporate entity set up, whether that's a partnership, you're going to operate as a sole proprietor, LLC, corporation, depending on that setup. Then you'll set up your financial processes, get your EIN, open your bank account, set up your bookkeeping, and begin working that. So those are the 6 steps. If you're wondering, what do I do? Where do I get started? These are steps that you can follow. Now, I know this video is a quick overview and you've got to flesh it out. That's okay. This is a starting point. So start with step 1. I do offer a business compliance assessment service. So if you say, hey, I haven't even started, I don't know where to start or what to do, or I'm just getting started, but I want to make sure I have things in order. As a compliance coach, I can connect you with information and resources that can help you figure that out. So you would fill out a fantastic assessment form, and then based on your business strategy and plans, the ideas that you have and what you have set in place, I'll give you information from the state and federal government and agencies connected to what you do so that you can use that information and build the business. And if you have specific questions, you can sign up for a 1-hour compliance coaching session where you can ask some questions and I help you research to find the information that you need for your business. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I am a coach who studied quite a bit of information. I'm here to walk alongside you and help you connect with the resources and encourage you along your business journey. I want to see you do business well and win. I believe in you. I believe we need businesses like yours to make a positive impact in the world. That is what you're about. I'm here to help you with it. Thanks so much for joining me, and be on the lookout for the Biz Compliance series that's going to be coming up in the next weeks. Go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss one video, all this great information that's coming your way to help you build your business sustainably and do it well regarding compliance so that you can win. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll catch you in the next video, and let's get out there and do business well and win.